just gonna do a little bit of a live stream while I'm having a good connection, and this area seems pretty quiet. Surprised. I'm a little surprised. I expected more out of Red Wing. I mean, I expected it to be more active. But I just got here. I just, on a whim, I just kind of floated over here this evening. And run away, run away. I just want to have this propped up in a good spot where it's not going to fall. This camera is not in the best position. I do have that. Oh man, I haven't used it. Haven't used that phone holder in a while. I lost it actually. So alert and stable. Is everybody alert and stable tonight? Let's see. Okay. So playing around with just trying to hold this. No severe bleeding. I hope nobody has any severe bleeding. All right. So yeah, I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot and just wasting time. Give her a call, and then we'll go from there. It's gonna get warm tomorrow, so I might want to buy some ice and be prepared for that. Maybe the last hot day. I'm in Red Wing. I don't know what it's about. Just kind of happened in here. I came over from Cannon Falls. I spent a day in Cannon Falls and just hung out. And before that, I was in the great city of something. The great city of Hastings. I was in Hastings, and then another city. Yeah, just one city after another, just going in a southerly direction, and trying to keep the pace slow, trying to just take it easy and not overexert myself, and that's it. Just slow pace, taking my time, and that's I don't really have anything else to say about you were in Red Wing, Minnesota in 2019, Trish. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, the Red Wing is on the river, the St. Croix River, and there's more woods. There's different kinds of woods around here than in Louisiana. You don't have, you don't have the thorny vines up here like they do in Louisiana, but I picked out 3 burrs off of my pants, and they embedded like they were cactus needles in my fingers when I was picking them off. They were not burdock burrs. They were a nasty, like very similar to a cactus needle burr. Painful, and I think I might have drawn blood. And I was very soft to the touch. I was being very careful because I know that those types of things can be dangerous to handle. Why Minnesota? Brainerd here. Red Wing is quiet. Yeah, I'll say Red Wing is quiet. There were a bunch of kids amusing themselves in the Walmart tonight by riding the disability carts, and then they got yelled at by the manager, but he didn't really yell. He just told them to stop, to take them back to the front and stop riding them because the kids. The young boys, they weren't disabled, and that's their amusement, and that's like so quiet. I actually had a Walmart employee ask me if I needed help, like they don't see a lot of customers around here at Walmart, and it's a city of 15,000 or so, so it's not much, not a huge population. I guess it's not a mecca for the other cities, because they can go to surrounding cities and surrounding Walmarts Red Wing has been voted one of the best places to raise a family. Oh my God, yeah. Well, they're letting their kids run around amok, but the kids are acting goofy. These kids are goofy around here. These parents are raising goofy kids that are friendly. Goofy's generally friendly, but they want to just do some silly things like they're clowns. At least they're not getting into fights. They're not challenging each other they're not firing off gun rounds, because we're talking about a population comparable to Natchitoches. It's 14,000 in Red Wing, 17,000 in Natchitoches. I hear gunfire almost every night in Natchitoches. And well, I don't know what Red Wing's like, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to hear any gunfire tonight anywhere in any part of the city. So yeah, I think the action on this police scanner is probably coming from the Twin Cities still. I gave it a 20 mile radius, so I might be still picking up some stuff. I haven't really been paying attention. This might still be Dakota County I'm in. So, and I saw a couple of calls. There's Wabasha County. No checks. I got it on volume 6. So that's pretty good. And it's only a Monday night, so what do they got? Oh, yeah, Pig Trader. Thanks for joining the exciting stream. Sitting in my car, lightning. Okay. There's periodic lightning, periodic rain, a low chance for any showers. So the weather is a little warm. It's a little warm for me. I was doing a little exercise with my sticks, and I warmed up and started overheating a little bit, so I had to stop. So I gotta wait till the morning where it's cooler so I can go work out again. I've been doing more exercises to tighten up my back. Like, I'm always leaning forward, and so now I showed it on my health channel what I'm doing with that stick. I'm pulling it back, and I'm pulling my shoulder blades together with that stick. It's really helpful. It's taking away my need to lay on the ground and drive my wrists into the ground now. But I'm not going to stop doing that. But it's a different but similar exercise with the stick. That's really offering some benefits. There's a St. James Hotel to check out. Okay. Travis, we love you in Woodstock, Georgia. Yeah, it'll be a couple years before I stop in Georgia. I'm going to check out Mississippi. The little town cops around Minnesota can be tricky. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from cops. There's all kinds of personalities, and they get in different moods. Within those personalities, their moods can change. So we're in a constant state of change around here. The only guaranteed thing in life, and that's with attitudes and personalities. So how do you catch people at the right time? It's just, you're looking for the perfect Jesus stick. Okay. Yeah, a stick. Oh, the stick. Yeah, when I do it, pose like Jesus. I'll tell you, I got a 6-foot stick, and I probably can't lengthen my arms by trying to pull on it the way I do, but it's doing something. My biceps have gotten stronger pulling on that stick, like Jesus. When Jesus was trying to rip the nails out of the cross, that he was working his biceps at the time. And that actually brings strength to the biceps, because I have 45-pound plates. I was at a point where I couldn't even curl once, and now I can curl them multiple times again after a few weeks of just keeping the tension on the stick. And so it's a real benefit, and I'm comfortable actually using this stick in public now. I'll pull it out in the Walmart parking lot and just start pulling on it, and I'm exercising, and I'm happy about it. I didn't like lifting the 45-pound plates in the public in the Walmart parking lot. I didn't like laying down on the ground and doing those ground exercises in the Walmart parking lot. But I have less of a problem pulling on the stick in the public. It feels more acceptable to people because it looks like a walking stick to them, and I'm doing funny things with it that are a little weird, but I mean they could maybe understand. They can't understand somebody laying on the ground. They can't understand somebody holding a 45-pound plate and just walking with it. But with the stick, I think it looks a little more acceptable. I feel more comfortable using it, and I'm improving my strength as a result. So I'm working with that, working with the stick, with the 5-foot stick at least. It might look a little large as a walking stick. The 6-foot stick now, I have two. I just got that 6-foot stick when I realized with the 5-foot stick that it's a little shorter than I care for. But it's good for traveling around, walking away from the car using the 5-foot. But the 6-foot I'll keep nearby the car. Unless I'm in a park that's kind of isolated. But yeah, tomorrow I don't know what am I gonna do? I'm probably just hang out at the library or something. Just go to the library, hang out, maybe find a park somewhere and hang out at a park. Nothing. I don't really have any big plans. That's the thing. I'm here to get on the camera to tell everybody that I don't have any big plans. So. It's just take it as it comes. I got plenty of YouTube videos to watch. Oh, that's what I wanted to be doing. Can I get into chat? Oh man, I was gonna be. Oh, I can't get into chat. I wanted to start promoting something. I can't just write it down, man. See, that's the thing. If I could get on to
Sounds like it may be more of a disturbance. Apparently the male has a gun in the back of his hand.
a gun. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of having.
Something along the lines. I'm surprised you didn't check my ID since I have a gun in my pants and then show BRP the gun.
I got
Even a silver SUV, possibly a Kia, unable to get a plate and left towards pilot 2 minutes ago.
So somebody stole a Kia and they have a gun in their pants. And how hard is it to steal a Kia now these days? All you need is a USB. A traffic. This is Dakota County already. She got some things to say. All right. Got a traffic stop. System 32 traffic. Yeah, I'm running through quite a few of these channels here. I just put in the latest, the Red Wing zip codes, so man, it doesn't come in so great. Yeah, it's just not quite easy to see with that. Plum City 30. Yeah, I'm just going south though. I mean, I did come straight east here. I don't know, I zigzag so much. It's so well with the places I go, I'm so unsure. I look at multiple cities and parks in between the cities, try to decide where do I want to go, and one day I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go here, so I'm all set, and then the next day I change my mind. I don't really have a set place. Yeah, I figured out how to program the radio stations into this now. So I can search all the radio stations between what, like 89 to 105. I also want to plug in the CB stations too. So I would just listen to the radio if I wanted to, or the CB channels if I wanted to, just exclusive as a pre-program,
code 3 in Blaine, 42 111th Lane, northeast difficulty rating.
Blaine? Is Blaine not far from here? But let's see. But I have to type when I want to go back to the police radio. I have to type the zip code back in all over again. I can't. There's no link from if I have my saved radio stations I go through. I can't just.
Driveway hill. Al's posted over on the west side, and we're gonna stop the vehicle as it pulls in.
Blaine? Okay, Blaine's a little out of range. Should be out of range then. Maybe it's like a Blaine Street. Oh, somebody. Okay, unintentional. You got the encryption.
Wearing a red backpack, jeans, gray sweatshirt. He's currently in the parking lot, walking towards the Dollar Tree.
He's got a backpack on, walking to the Dollar Tree in Dakota County. So, it might be the guy who's got the gun in his pants who stole the Kia. So, yeah, I gotta type in the zip codes. I don't know. I have to like look up the zip codes on Google Maps. I get all my zip codes from Google Maps, and then type that into here. I don't like to switch back and forth from radio to the police scanner too much. I almost could go for having another police scanner, and just so I can you listen to two at the same time. In Northfield. Oh yeah. Oh, somebody. Okay, let me just see here what's town encrypting. Okay, somebody mentioned encryption of the radios, and I was told that Edina is encrypted their radio, so you won't hear anything out of Edina or the city next to it in Minneapolis. And I mean, I haven't seen Edina on here, so they for some reason.
Reporting that this may be a mail from an incident the other night, and they believe he is now going to be hiding in the bushes near the hill before you go on Concord Street.
Hide in the bushes near the hill. That's genius. That's a great spot. No one will. I mean, those spots are hard to reach. Nobody likes to climb the hill and then have to dig through bushes to get you. Send the dog, right?
Also in a northbound.
You say Jesse James made it into Minnesota on his horse? I know he spent most of his time in Missouri, but on a horse, on foot, that's before cars. His radius. His radius is pretty limited, especially only living into his 30s. He had a short time and kind of slow transportation. There's a cop that goes by. There's a GPS accessory for it that makes things like that easier. Oh, have you used that GPS? Because I don't know. I'm in doubt that it's any good. I think the guy mentioned, Edina, Minnetonka, something like that. The central area is west of the main part of the Twin Cities. He's no longer walking. So that guy, the guy walking to the dollar store with a backpack is no longer walking. How did they find that out? So yeah, there's wagons. You can ride your wagon, have a horse-pulled wagon.
98% sugar, 140. We're giving him some fluids, hooking him up to an EKG. I'll be down to United in about 5. My apologies. What was his heart rate again? 130.
Heart rate. Imagine your heart beating at 130 at rest. That's not a good sign. One of the last bank robberies was here. Is that Minnesota? You're saying that you're in you're north of the Twin Cities.
65315.
Yeah. He's the guy with the backpack going to the dollar store is not walking, so he's maybe maybe he's skipping now, right? He's just changed up his gait. He's crawling. So there's activity on a Monday night. It's a warm night, so this isn't the type of weather that drives people indoors. They're outside enjoying the weather.
Perfect.
It's not a full moon though. What I need to be doing is running the scanner, the police scanner on full moons. That should be I could title it
My partner had taken it. I'm not sure what she had.
the full moon police scan night. But it's not that way tonight, I don't believe.
Negative. My partner said somebody called in a fire and then they went out to the house and it was a control burn up there. No response needed.
Looking for a little girl up there? Goodhue County. Good and then Hue County, wherever that is, in around Minnesota. I expanded the radius on my scanner to 20 miles. I could limit it to just 10 miles. That might it'd be quieter then. I kind of at times the Dracula police like full moon. Okay. I kind of want to limit the
51-year-old male, chief complaint, respiratory distress, had a very severe bout of not being able to catch his breath. He is much better at this point.
Oh, good.
Still has some very, very mild wheezing and a history of heart failure. Other vital signs are within normal limits. Quickly check out. Should be there in about 3 or 4 minutes. Questions or orders?
51 years old. I'm not too.
Very mildly working at his respiratory, but it is triage appropriate.
See, they're so active on they're so active on the ambulance channels. It's just like sometimes I don't want to listen to it so much. There's so many people who are in distress. There's more people there's more people with health problems than criminal problems. That I think I'm finding to be something that stands out. The the health problems. People are fighting with their bodies, trying to correct things and all that, straighten things out.
I copy. I was looking. I'm about to stop another female. Showing code 5.
He's about to stop another female. Let's see how it goes at Heinze. It goes well. Let's see, Travis, have you seen the amount of arrested for not? Oh man, see, I got gas so much. I don't know how it gets in there. I don't think I'm swallowing it. Yeah, have you seen the amount of arrested for not identifying? Has it always been like that? Or has law enforcement always been like this in some areas? Has law enforcement always been like this? Like this? Well, the law enforcement's goes down like this, and that, and this. What are they doing? What are they doing for this? It's like, there's a question I can see, but oh, okay, all right, thank you, all right. You're admitting that it's not a perfect question. So we got we got a question about ID or something. I mean, yeah, that's a common question with the ID thing. It's like it's
black male with a red jacket.
black male with a red jacket. Be on the lookout in Minneapolis and Dakota County. That's west of here. I'm probably. Is Red Wing in Dakota County? I don't even know. But yeah, I know that asking for ID is one of the first things a cop wants to ask for. Because then if the person... if the person tries to bolt, tries to run, you got his ID still. So it's like an identification right there. You got their card already. It's harder for people to run when when the cops have their card. Let's see, too many dope. Okay. Yeah, there's easier. I don't even know. Nobody walks up to me and offers me drugs. So and I'm not asking around for it. It's not. It's like I can't. I don't see people advertising these drugs. How people are getting their hands on them so much. It's beyond my experience. I'm just not looking for it.
Code 3 Empire Lake. 57730 Street Northeast 1 Gotcha.
Let's see. We've seen more video of people getting in trouble for not identifying. Yeah, there's that. Well, people seem to be pushing the recording in a courtroom issue a little bit more. I'd like to see. I'd like to push that if I was more brave.
I'll be out in the area.
Let's see, it's prevalent in California after the Supreme Court ruled that an arrest is a Fourth Amendment violation.
Catch up to 717 Whiskey Paul Edward.
Yeah, ask for ID. I mean,
Our runaway's gonna be in it.
a runaway.
Coming up to Lexington.
There's a runaway.
13 Lexington, trying to catch a vehicle as possible runway.
Runaway.
22 cents. Pulling over at Mayfield Heights.
In Mayfield Heights, they ran.
And Mayfield Heights.
So cops are looking for a runaway. It's past their bedtime. They should have been home by now. So now the cops are alerted to the runaway status.
Northbound on Concord on foot or northbound on
Maybe
Powder on foot.
I know
Down my street to see if you see anybody. And then we're probably good.
I've had trouble keeping this up on the dashboard before. I'd like to keep this in a better spot. I got a fan running in here. I got this camera running. I got this radio going. I'm really working.
Lambert, Lincoln, Adam, Mary, Boyd, Edward, Robert, Tom. First name's Julia, common spelling. Middle name's Ann, Adam, Nora. Date of birth 1980, 0912.
Date of birth 1980. So they're in their 40s, early 40s. Go find them. Yeah, that's why I'm listening. I'm listening to see if there's anything I can help out with. I need to stay on top of it and see if they could use my services for anything.
One with red jackets.
Yeah, it's like I wanna talk to the cops. I'm willing to talk.
From that's all we have, and the advisor did just get us stopped at Cub Foods, but it was about a 20-minute delay. Or his bicycle stolen from his bike rack.
Stolen bicycle call.
L45, I'll take that.
He'll take it in Dakota County. So I'm thinking it says police. So I mean,
Station 1 Red Wing ambulance is going to respond to the REM home at 429 Pioneer Road for a 56-year-old male who has not been up all day.
All day.
And has soiled himself instead of getting up.
Oh,
High
nasty.
blood pressure, does have dementia and Alzheimer's, and is very shaky.
56.
And Station 1 Red Wing ambulance for 429 Pioneer Road to the REM home. 56-year-old male who's unable to get up all day.
56.
High blood pressure, dementia, Alzheimer's, and is very shaky. Time of page 2157.
That's where I'm going to be in 10 years. I'm going to be 56 in 10 years. I'm going to be like that guy. Not be up all day and soil myself and have dementia. It'll just all come on suddenly.
73.
And we're in Goodhue County. M Health Fairview. BLS dispatch. So there's just all kinds of people dying around here. There's just people. The ambulance is how can, I mean, the fire department runs ambulance, the hospital runs ambulance. They might even have, they might even have like, the, that's the transport service.
500 cars responding to Riverside Drive. Sounds like it's actually, she bleached her hair and thinks that the fumes are mixing together, and she was getting dizzy. Her dad is still in the apartment.
So that lady bleached her hair too much, and now she's dizzy. And
49-7.
Dakota County.
You can have LP meet up with me in the baby section. I think I might have that. Got a black hat, red jacket.
Black hat, red jacket.
Black pants walking through this house right now.
Black pants walking through a store right now. All right. There's so much. This is so distracting. What's going on? I mean, we're talking about covering 4, 5, 6 counties. It looks like Goodhue County and Dakota County.
18.6. Negative reach for quick.
Maybe a couple more. And they're keeping pretty active in the evening time. That's the evening for you. Maybe I'll just go to sleep and let this thing run and take over on my live stream. Just let the police scanner do all the talking.
Actually, I'm on the grocery side right now.
He's on the grocery side right now.
Copy. I'm right outside here.
She's just right outside, so it's 2 cops.
LP's coming to you as well.
Oh, and a 3rd cop at the grocery store, whatever grocery store it is, Dakota County. And I think I'm in Goodhue County in Red Wing.
32.
Goodhue.
Richmond area, County 8 and 360th Street. Large fire near the woods. Caller did check with the homeowner. Does have a skid steer on site. Fire's on the DNR website.
DNR fire in Goodhue County. So I'm in Goodhue.
Copy.
It's not in Wisconsin, that's for sure. It's only going to be Minnesota stuff. I left Dakota County at some point. I didn't even see a sign. You know, I'm trying to pay attention to all the signs. It's dark out when I drove over here. And I try to read the signs, and a lot of roads will have "Welcome to the new county you're in." Where's the welcome to Goodhue County? I may have missed it. I have a problem with that. Pepin County. There's a Pierce County. We're picking up. So there's, yeah, the prominent ones though, and I'm picking up louder and clearer are Dakota and Goodhue.
We do have a female on call back now saying it was a watch misdial. Confirmed all info, no emergency.
Watch dial confirmed.
UTL, I'm clear.
Red Wing PD dispatch, Prairie, whatever that is.
3616 for hang up. Babcock Trail.
Babcock Trail. A hang up.
I didn't have any luck either, but the person, the adults sure would be Chris and Tom Allocator.
Okay, that's Pepin County. That's a.
Do you have anything for Tom?
See, that's like. I extended out 20 miles. That's maybe a little too far. Pepin County's barely coming in. Pepin County, where is that? Okay, I'm gonna just take a peek. Where is Pepin County? This is how I learn about my area. I just listen to the police scanner, find out where all the action is. So all I do is type into Google Maps Pepin County, and I should get the red border. So I got
Have
pretty.
a wagon broken down on Flagstaff, busing assistance until their help can get there.
Breakdown in Flagstaff.
Simple.
So there's a.
2203.
There's a Pepin County somewhere. Oh, I suppose I should be checking out the chat.
48114.
Pepin County.
Can you change my call type to a crisis?
Okay. Pepin County's in Wisconsin.
Sure.
Red border. Oh, that's south. That's east.
Last truck.
Pepin County is east of me. I'll get to the state court in a related case soon. So Pepin County and then I don't know, maybe I'll look at the other counties.
6 minutes out with a 71-year-old male from a nursing home, low hemoglobin,
Hemoglobin.
unknown code.
You can kind of see it. I'm the blue dot. Pepin County is east of me, all in Wisconsin. So that's the Pepin County. What county am I in again? Boudreaux or something? It'll come up again.
208 East Bethel 207 Cambridge.
I'll look up Dakota County while I'm thinking of that the one I'm actually in. Dakota County, there it is. Where is Dakota County? Okay, a little bit bigger. Oh my God. Okay, so Dakota County's a lot bigger, and it's a part of, I think, St. Paul. It's all west of me. All in, it takes up half of the Minneapolis practically. But I'm in like Boudreaux.
Pilot display, John, King Mary 172. I'll take it after Mars.
Yeah, I never. Oh, Dakota.
5208 clear, 2205.
I never got a CB radio. That's somebody else that probably got it.
3313, we'll take that. Drone activity.
Dakota, okay.
Yep.
Dakota, Pepin, and then.
Attention Lake City Ambulance. Medical call 101 South Washington Street. It's going to be apartment 309. Female party is having chest pains, hard to breathe. Again, the address is 101 South Washington Street, apartment number 309. It's the Rivage condominiums. It's going to be on outside 2205.
Okay, I got a Wabasha County, but it doesn't want to show up on
1641 Forest Lake.
Google Maps. It wants to give me Wabasha City. Well, where's Wabasha City then? Let's look at that. Kind of give an idea. That is okay. That's southeast.
Copy.
Goodhue is the other county. Whoops! Why'd you do?
We're going with a 70-year-old female. She's coming in with increased delirium. She'll be a yellow. We'll be to Methodist in 5.
All right, I'm in Goodhue County. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, that's the county I'm in. See, my blue dot is within that county,
I'm making your way over this way.
and it stops at the Wisconsin border.
Left one row.
Goodhue County. Let's see, it's south.
Henry, Tom Henry, 308. Comes back on a 2010 black Jeep Liberty out of Farmington to a Tierra Marie Robinson.
Tierra Marie
Clear.
Robinson.
And if you could please clear both of us from our call and take us off the board.
Take us off the board, please.
Copy.
Don't copy it. Erase it. Erase us from the board. Alina Transportation. Okay. So I kind of have an idea of these places, these counties that they're calling out of. Pierce, Common. And it's all emergency. It's all on focus.
Lifting, return to base 3 on board. 2 hours of fuel. Risk is lower proof because it's about 40 minutes to fly.
40 minutes to fly. I think it's talking about the helicopter.
Closing 5, got you lifting at this time.
Gee,
3 souls, 2 hours of fuel, risk low and approved, 40 minutes to row home. Have a good flight.
I think that's a helicopter. Lifelink 3. Fire paging. Another fire page.
Hastings Medical, Alpha Level Sick Person, 20205 Orlock Way, in Ravenna Township. Cross Streets, 200th Street East, and Orano Trail. Time 22:08.
It's 22:08. 10:08.
Northbound 6601, clear Northland.
Yeah, a lot of people just want to
Copy, clear
call.
Northland. Cover Malacca.
People just call the ambulance just to get it on record, so they can later file for better insurance coverage.
He was going to deal with them. There's been several times we've seen him now, and they say he keeps passing out. His alert vitals are stable right now, and we'll be down to Regents in 5.
Regents in 5. Yeah, you got to stabilize your health. Balance out that health. Get that yin yang in good harmony. When your health gets out of harmony, you think the hospital's gonna save you? The hospital is just there to cut and drug you. Who else can you call when you're lonely in this world and you feel like you're dying? Who else can you call? Call the hospital. People have been praying for me. Okay. Yeah, it's good to have an inner voice and get your thoughts out there. Let's see, we'll take up this conversation on my channel. Gonna listen to Travis. Okay. Pig Trader is gonna talk about more of his controversy on his channel. I think it's been a while. It might have been a while since he's posted on his channel. I know that Vince McCucumber's been a little more active on his channel recently. Just having fun. He's having a little fun with me getting kicked out of Turtle Lake, and other things too. He covers other things.
22 has a 42-year-old female coming from home. She's intoxicated. She's fell and has a superficial scrape along her eye. No LLC, no blood thinners. Fairly stable. Sugar's 130. Be down at Regions for an eval. Triage appropriate in a couple minutes.
22-year-old woman.
200.
Long time since I posted. First major goal was fundraising for T-Dog, and that went well. Yeah, almost what, $20,000. That's a pretty good fundraiser. And if I could post in this chats, I would be leaving a link for something.
Copy, have a good shift. Thank you, 2211.
Yeah, I think I could maybe post on the. Oh, I could.
Thanks,
you know, I think I could post on my tablets on this chat. What am I thinking? There's ways around this.
We currently have him transporting right now. Vitally, blood sugar 283. He is awake. Patient has a normal blood pressure, 118 over 58. He is 146 in the pulse. We do have a line established, and I'm going to give him a bump of Narcan. He is awake, not alert. We should be down to Regions in about 4 to 5 minutes.
The ambulance will give you Narcan right away, right at the start. Copy URL.
Where would you like to return?
And then I want to go into the live chat. No, it's... Yeah, that guy I met yesterday, I need to get his YouTube channel again whenever he gets back online. Maybe he could give it to me.
310.
They checking on a disabled semi, 52 southbound, just north of 60 west.
Copy.
Yeah, just Goodhue County. Just in the southeast part
Did you copy direct? You can cancel.
of the Twin Cities
Cancel.
is pretty busy. Travis, will you be buying Elon Musk's new internet? I don't know, maybe I could invest, maybe I could check it out. There's been talk of another kind of internet for many years now. The alternate
Copy,
internet.
2214.
But there, yeah, it's nothing that's seems like it's caused people to make a big switch. Oh, no. Live? Why is it saying... My channel's saying... Okay, I am in it. Alright, I'm gonna do... Oh, I turned the volume down.
579 Sam Tom.
Okay, I got a link to paste here. There we go. Yeah, there's I pasted a link, and that's for the premium. It's I want to refer people to using premium, and then if enough people sign up through premium, I'll get some free months. So I won't pay. I won't have to pay $12 a month if I get some free months, and that's it's a refer a friends thing that's going on.
Copy. 2215.
It's a promotion. That's a bad link. Oh man, really? It should be a look. It's a bad link. I just copied and pasted it. That's all. I'll click on it.
Last name is Flip.
Benjamin is in Turtle Lake.
First is Roy.
One of the
Robert
Benjamin, a camper. You
Full
go.
Joseph, common. Male, white. Date of birth 6/23.
Oh, can't be reached.
2003.
Man. All right. That's a bad link. Then I don't know what to do. I tried.
Go ahead. Call Adam Union 3776, and I'll have a Minnesota 45 by number.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm out of the range of Turtle Lake for my police scanner here. I'm in Red Wing.
Block 12 Southern North.
It's a little too far.
159.
If I had, I mean, I'd have to probably have paid.
12th Avenue at 2216.
I'd have to pay for internet. I'd have to use my hotspots if I wanted to go live around Turtle Lake. Oh, I guess in Rice Lake when I went live, on my cop channel, I could have run the scanner. I only bicycled to that library though. I didn't drive. Like here, I'm just sitting on the Walmart parking lots, and the Wi-Fi is not bad, and it's quiet here. So it's like I don't get too many opportunities to just like when I feel okay and
1570 North.
the connection's good and all that, I'll jump on and play with the live stream. I got good batteries. The batteries are charged good. Everything. And I went to a Radio Shack in New Richmond. That New Richmond is such a random encounter. I stopped at the grocery store and I look across the street and I see there's a Radio Shack in New Richmond. And I thought Radio Shack went out of business or got into the Bitcoin.
45183.
But there's a Radio Shack. And so then I was like, hey, I need a cord for I need a power cord.
Property call. That's a PD. Pillowcase file. And then clear it out, please.
A pillowcase file.
How could you need it here?
sign it to me when they close it out. That'd be great.
Sign it to him and close him out. I paid about $8 for a charging cord for my police scanner. I don't know. I lost my police scanner, my first one now, the one that came with I lost the cord for it somewhere, probably in the car, but I gotta stop, find somewhere to stop and throw everything out of the car and just inspect it.
So we start 2218.
Inspect this car from top to bottom, everything inside. I'll probably find the police scanner cord. But in the meantime, I bought another one. I figured I could use a couple police scanner power charging cords anyway.
1849, Delta level response, Mendota Heights.
And
White Pine Senior Living, 745 South Plaza Drive, 745 South Plaza Drive, apartment number 13, Delta level response on a hemorrhage.
Delta level response? Is that serious? You got alpha to delta? Alpha level response. Beta level, Charlie. He wouldn't say Charlie level response, would he? And then you got delta level. They make them up as they go along. Just like the levels of COVID we had to watch out for. But I gotta say, I haven't caught as many colds or flus during this COVID now.
255 Westview Drive, secondhand information. There's a gray car running for the past 35 to 60 minutes at the north end of the lot facing Northview Drive. Unknown plates. Correction is facing Northview Drive.
Dakota County.
Yeah.
There's a car.
2220.
Car's been running for 30 minutes. That is not unusual. All right. There are all kinds of people I've encountered in parking lots across the country who have just sit in their car for an hour, just letting it run, leaving the headlights on. I don't know what they're doing, playing on their phone or smoking. I think it tends to be smokers who will just sit in their car and let the car run for an hour with the headlights on, all the lights on. And a lot of times they like the ones that park in front of me really love having their headlights on.
2220.
I can deal with it. I just put up my visor, the front shield visor, and block out that light.
Copy. Thompson County Park.
But people will do that. I was annoyed by it for a while. I didn't understand, but I see it so much that it's just like I'm not surprised.
Hey, check your rear deck.
Check your rear deck in Dakota County.
Just providing insurance.
Provide insurance in Dakota County. Dakota takes up the southeastern half of the Minneapolis. So I'm not picking up St. Paul now. I'm out of that range. But Dakota County is almost about as busy. Because
2222.
the southern half of St. Paul, the northern half of St. Paul is crazy. They're throwing rocks at passing cars and fighting each other with alcohol bottles and running away. Oh my God, shooting each other, ambushing each other. Dakota County is busy with a lot of chases come out of there into Ramsey and St. Paul. Yeah. Minnesota News Now. Okay, he's aware.
724.
He's the expert.
36 male, abdominal pain, recent diagnosis of gallstones, way to north in 6 minutes or so. He's agreeing.
I bet Minnesota News Now, you probably block out the hospital calls, right? The emergency calls, and just stick with
the first key holder who is not in town, who is contacting the other two key holders at this time.
the key holder in Pierce County. Yeah, I'm listening to everything.
Should come in, Rob.
Well, on the copy.
Sounds like it is going to be somebody the caller knows, but wants them to leave. Male's threatening to break in, slash the tires as well.
Break in and slash the tires. Breaking into what? Breaking into a house or a car? Or in the process of breaking in the house, he took a break from breaking into the house, started slashing some tires.
And the ambulance can continue into the yard.
I guess. Yeah, because that sounded like a ghost or some. Yeah,
373.
there's some weird sound effects, some Halloween sound effects coming off the emergency radio. Yeah, the sticking with just police. I mean, you got. I mean, I thought I was pretty focused with just emergency services in general, but when I guess maybe when you're in the big city, even the ambulance stuff can be a little distracting. Law enforcement tech. Yeah, there's a channel. There's like a channel for law enforcement tactics or something. A radio grackle. Yeah, man, grackles need. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a better connection to the grackles. The real grackles. The grackles where you can clearly see the male and the female distinctions between the male and female. These northern grackles, I can't tell which one's the male or which one's the female. But you could tell with the desert grackles.
Not sure on what he's wearing. No weapon seen or mentioned.
Cedar.
Well, on the copy. Do we have any priors at the department?
Negative.
What your diet consists of? What did you eat today? I had 12 eggs today. Can you believe that? I boiled up 12 organic pasture-raised eggs for $6 a dozen. So I'm paying 50 cents an egg, and I still hard-boiled them. And then I just ate them all. This morning, I had a delicious, now this is unusual, but I'd like to make it almost a daily thing. I had a ELT, not a BLT, an ELT. Eggs, lettuce, tomato, and
22, 25?
And then I toasted my bread on my pan. I like to get that Ezekiel bread and toast that talk around, used for talk around the repeater. Yeah, there's the digital format is a lot different than analog. This radio picks up a lot of channels at cheap old.
We're hang up within 6 meters, and we got a voicemail and call back for Joe.
Call back for jail.
Good to trail advice.
Ice.
Clear.
Yeah, iceberg lettuce. I mean, I bought a whole head, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it.
Current view in 134th. Frank, Adam, Zebra, Ida.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I've been exercising a lot more, I'm eating more. So 12 eggs.
15-minute time delay. Comfort car door slam. Seeing a male party running towards East Avenue, then southbound on East Avenue. Only description is a male t-shirt and jeans. Shop did check her vehicles. Nothing appeared to be missing.
See, a power slam. There's a male in jeans. It's like when I was a cop in the Air Force, things went over my head. Like on the radio, they would give a description of somebody. You gotta write it down, or at least I had to write it down because I would forget the description, and then I'd forget what's going on, and the criminal could just pass by me, and I wouldn't even, or the person of interest or the suspect.
The jail at 2227.
They'd pass right by me, and I wouldn't even notice. I'd forget about who I'm looking for when they announce it on the radio. I'm not pickling nothing. I am done with fermentation in all forms except for yogurt.
The ED I'll pick up that Kinsley one out in a second.
If I can't keep it cold,
Plenty of months, seeing I can take one more though. That's my case in a bit. Hospital play 4 points.
yeah, preserve. Try to hold.
6-7. I'll head to U20.
He'll head the east wing, the good wing, right? You got east wing and west wing. Yeah, I want to just focus for food preservation. Either heat it up, cook it to kill the bacteria, or get it cold, keep it cool. That's it. Powdered eggs are okay. I will not try powdered eggs. I'm done with powdered milk, but I've been done with powdered milk for years and years. But powdered potatoes aren't too bad. Your scanner has a repeat function. I would be lost without it. Yeah, I can repeat the past 100 seconds. I could read.
He's not sure on what he's wearing.
This is gonna be busy.
411 copy. Do we have any priors at the department?
I'm replaying
Negative.
60 seconds.
Check. 12728.
And it's just everything.
Right.
And you can see when you replay, it'll even show you the police. So I'm
2225.
I could stop
Police
it.
in the patch.
Okay.
We're gonna hang up within 6 meters.
This
And we
is
got a voicemail and call back for Joe.
this is on repeat.
64, show you clear.
I chose the longest repeat length.
Traffic.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it. All right, back on.
14736 Cambrian Avenue, apartment 108. 77-year-old female, conscious, breathing, needs assistance with medication.
She's having trouble taking her pills. She needs
3557, I'll show you clear.
she needs a pill gun. Yeah, when you listen to the ambulance, it's really crazy. You might want to, and I haven't figured it out.
600,
I have to take the time to learn about how to stop. I kind of know actually. I just have to go through it and look at the options to stop the option for the ambulance service. A harmless bum in Minnesota eavesdropping. Yeah. Yeah, this battery lasts. I'm just listening off the battery. We listen till it goes until it
We have the Cambrian Common 14736 Cambrian Avenue. 14736 Cambrian Avenue, apartment 108. Like the 77-year-old female needs assistance with her medication. I'm out 2231.
My pills have fallen in the.
All copies when we were up.
I can't reach my pills. See, this thing is measured in volts. All right, I got a battery of 3.9 volts. All right, what does that mean? It's like it doesn't want to give me a percentage. It doesn't want to give me a percentage of battery life. I gotta figure out what 3.9 volts mean. 0 volts mean I have no battery life. I think that's. I don't know what's the max voltage that I have on this scanner. Yeah, I know there's a void button.
Vegan Engine 2.
I just gotta find it.
Apartment 1150
On any of the
Town Center
channels.
Drive, Unit 16 in Egan. Cross Street, Elyria Lane, and Promenade Avenue. Time 22:32.
Huh. Egan is well, that's Egan Fire. Yeah, they're not encrypted. Okay. So yeah, there's ways to. I just gotta take the time. 4.22 volt is full. Okay.
Avenue, Unit 207 in West St. Paul. Cross Street, Holiday Road, and Marie Avenue East.
So yeah, Yeah, you charge it to 4.22 volts and then watch it as it goes to 0. For some reason, this scanner it stopped the option on its own. All right, I didn't do this because I actually set it to charging while it's on. So I'd plug it in and it could charge as it's on.
Golden Valley Courage Center.
That turned off.
3915 Golden Valley Road, room 112B.
And I was like, wow, I ran out of battery life while it was plugged in because it was
75 after the
on.
main 7803 Park.
Because I was listening to it as it was charging, or it was supposed to be charging, and it doesn't charge while it's on. You got to choose to charge while it's on.
Can you show yourself some route?
Yeah, it does shut off, and you have to go back into settings. Yeah, I went back into settings. Okay, maybe I should avoid that. I could do a temporary avoid. Yeah, there's a button in the lower left corner. If people are coming a little fuzzy, I should be avoiding that.
Down for an OB report in the triage restroom.
Double tap for permanent avoid, single tap for temporary avoid. That's a simple choice to make. But
Just have the age and the gender.
28 female.
28
195.
28 female with the Metro EMS hospital. Yeah, that'd be one to avoid. That's in Dakota County, though. I wonder how many cops might approach him unaware he's and they need to just walk away. What? I might eat 12 eggs tomorrow, too. It's like, my appetite has increased. I'm doing these stick exercises. I'm getting stronger, and now I want to eat more. And that's run away. Yeah, do eggs. I don't know if eggs. I just have to avoid dried fruits and frozen fruits to deal with my stomach. You know, it was, yesterday I toasted sesame seeds. That's not hard to do. Just put them on a pan, fill up the pan, and then stir often. Mix up the eggs with some beans. Okay, yeah. People will mention. AFib, atrial fibrillation. Yeah, there's ways. There's ways to sabotage a policeman's arrest. But I'm not prepared for it. Now it's been a few weeks. It's been over 20 days since I got kicked out of Turtle Lake. I haven't had any cop stops. I talked to that cop hanging out at the end of the bridge today. But that was just me approaching her and asking her why she's standing there. That was it. I'll see cops in weird situations. A cop in Cannon Falls is guarding the end of a bridge.
Call the Magnum play. They're putting 2 male clients lock themselves in a room, refusing to unlock the door.
2 male clients have locked themselves in a room and they're refusing to come out. Somebody had to call 911 on that.
2237.
So, yeah.
What is 0109?
In Galicia? Oh, facility. North Memorial Medical Center facilities. Dune County?
103, you're good until 6. I'll redo the schedule.
6 a.m.?
Sorry, I forgot. 6.
You're good until 6? Is he talking about the night shift? I guess it's 10:30, almost 11. we're getting to that. Yeah, we're in night shift mode.
109. Disregard. I see you attach me.
2030.
That's the thing with this loitering issue and curfew. People who work the night shift, they can't just go out at night and try to relax in a park when on their nights off, because they're gonna get the cops stopping by and telling them that there's a curfew. They have no compassion for people who work the night shift and have that and live by that schedule.
We're at 216 West Cascade for follow-up. No checks. 216 West Cascade.
What time does Walmart close? Ma'am, this is 911, or sir, this is 9, or whatever person, this is 911.
2230.
Have you seen my lost cat? Cops help sick people get to the hospital and getting paid for it. Sounds like they're doing their job and getting paid much like the rest of us.
Driving erratically. Information 239.
Metro, driving erratically, driving downtown in the big city.
They have a permit. It's unactivated. If you get any more calls, they can disregard. I'll be clear.
Copy. 2239.
I picked a spot where a lot of people like to drive by. Yeah, there's night shift discrimination. That's when it gets nighttime. There's a totally different perspective on things. Totally, night shift is a different culture. Because most people sleep at night. So the cops go by the majority rules. Most people do this, most people do that. So if you're not in the most people category, then you're unusual and need to be investigated.
79-year-old female coming from a memory care unit. She had bleeding from the rectum, which is controlled now. She's vitally stable, no interventions. Once again, we'll be there in 10 minutes.
Bleeding from the rectum, a 39-year-old female?
Can I have a BP, please? And is she on thinners?
Is she on thinners?
Blood pressure is 118/71, and then let me check on the blood thinners really quick.
Man, that's... I get bloody noses from the deep cold in the wintertime, the dry weather. The dry, cold air around here dries up my nostrils. Okay, avoid. Got that. You got to be quick about that. Yeah, the bleeding from various orifices is no fun. Yeah, what color blood is it matters too. Is it a deep red or is it a dark and chunky, or is it a bright red?
1385 Heinze Drive. The welfare check on the color's friend was supposed to come over to the RP's house and never showed up. Concerned something may be wrong. She's waiting outside in a white Audi.
She's waiting outside in her white Audi. Come to her house, but she's waiting inside her car.
74-3, got the clear on the signature.
Yeah. So it's maybe easier to find her, to look for a white Audi than to look for her in the dark. Just look for her car.
Assistance passenger, or they're transporting one that's trying to choke himself. Requesting assistance. Southbound 94 about Glenwood. Trying to choke himself, not the officer.
Trying the suicide. That's a suicide call. Trying to choke himself. Tonight, happening right now. There's all this craziness. Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, I'm sitting here. It's just kind of just a regular sit back, relaxed day, and there's people trying to choke themselves right now. But I mean, I look around. I don't see anything. All I know is what's going on from what the scanner.
81-year-old male, hypertensive, who fell and cut his leg. Also ETA 10 minutes.
41-year-old male fell and cut his leg.
738, where are you headed?
Methodist.
Copying your ETA with what?
10 minutes.
That's the ambulance. Got to
Copy, you're clear.
rush to help check out that cut from the guy's fall. He didn't just fall on the ground. He fell on something sharp. Yeah, getting cut.
Taking the report on that.
It's no fun getting cut. Cops are good. They get a lot of false narrative. Yeah, some cops seem more fair than some city judges. But then there's some cops that are more tyrannical than some city judges. It's a mix and match.
184 traffic.
Go ahead.
288 on Highway 388. Victor Drive.
Victim got what? Victim got. I'm not following. Yeah, we're talking about 3 counties, three or four counties, pretty good sized ones. And Dakota takes up the southern half of St. Paul. So Dakota County is the busiest county. Listening out of Red Wing, Minnesota, Dakota County is the busiest county. See, the cops are great, even though Travis has been an a-hole. Never seen being a hole to any cop, but I've seen the other way around. Okay, yeah, I've seen that personally myself. Yeah, there's most
MRCC St. Paul medicated patient for regions for 4 out.
I get arrested. I get arrested every 25 cop stops.
We're transporting a 43-year-old man with suicide thoughts.
Florida.
To jump off a bridge today. Speed alert, oriented, vitally stable, cooperative, coming involuntary will be the regions.
Metro. 43-year-old male trying to kill himself by jumping off a bridge. Which bridge is that? It said Metro, so I'm assuming downtown Minneapolis somewhere. Probably the southern section. 43. He's had enough of life. But there's there's teenagers who are killing themselves too, committing suicide as a teen. But they have different reasons, I think. They have different perspectives. They have so little history. They have so little experience in life. Their reasons are different from a 43-year-old male trying to jump off a bridge.
109 Metro 10-6.
47.
So we got these are 2 different people in the past 5 minutes.
Going to the area of I-94 and Plymouth Avenue.
Plymouth Avenue. Police the police. Who's going to police the police?
There it is.
So we got one guy who was trying to cut him. One guy is trying to cut himself. Another guy is trying to choke himself. No, one guy is trying to jump off a bridge, and another guy is trying to choke himself. And did they call themselves, or somebody else called because they witnessed that behavior? And I don't even know exact. I think one definitely in Metro. I don't know where the other one was. I forget now.
Go for it. 2248.
Eastern Wing, and that's State Patrol. Eastern Wing, yeah, East West. Oh, there's an Eastern West. It's got to be, close to me, because this radio is picking up.
All right, 18500 Euclid Street, reporting people walking around at Davino Park with flashlights and possibly a bonfire as well.
Flashlights and a bonfire in Dakota County. Well, that's got to be more on the outskirts.
4737. I'll take it at 5.
He'll take it.
Copy.
Yeah, it's got to be within a range from Red Wing. I mean, I'm picking up the signals that are within a 20-mile range or so, but I also have the GPS, all the channels, the GPS.
183. You can clear your report. I'll take that 195.
The region, the channels are in there. I may be running through channels, running through
10-4-2249.
running through channels that just are never going to be picked up because they're outside of the range. I'm only picking up stuff that's within my reach out of Red Wing, Minnesota.
185. I'll back 183.
Copy.
I think the GPS has a range of 100 miles around, but I chose 20 miles from my location. It can run through so fast that it doesn't, you could have, how many channels am I running through? Maybe
142.
quite a few.
142. Can you give me a call?
But yeah, it's a bit of a concern that I'm picking up so many ambulance calls, and that could be taking away from police calls. That's a concern. As active as all this is, I could be missing out on particular. And I'm hearing some pretty good police calls, but I gotta think about how much the ambulance could be talking and causing me to miss police calls. Bigfoot in a small car was your favorite name? I was thinking about like changing the name
Route Regions 2250.
again. I want to change the name again, maybe like Budget Travels or something. That's every so often I'll just change the name of the channel, but I always keep my name in the name of the channel. That's gonna be just always there.
Control from South Metro Ambulance 2, BLS info for Regions 10 up.
Region is 10 up.
Metro for region.
I'm probably not.
Drove 10 out of Regions with a 66-year-old male patient coming from home. Patient's called Dakota County Crisis multiple times today, stating that he is scared of himself, feels like he's going to hurt himself. No attempt has been made. Vitally stable. No one in the staff in the G-Pod, and we're 10 out of Regions.
10 out of Regions.
You said he was a 60-year-old male, correct?
66.
60, correct.
Oh, I thought 60.
195, thank you.
Oh no. I hope it's not that guy I talked to yesterday. He said he was suicidal. He's having suicidal thoughts, but he hasn't done anything yet. This isn't another 60-year-old. So a 42-year-old guy tried to jump off a bridge. Another 40-some-year-old guy's trying to choke himself. Now a 60-year-old man is having thoughts. We got what, over 1 million people were, the
South Metro Ambulance 1, Delta level sick person, Sunfish Lake Apartments, 2050 Delaware Avenue, Unit 201, in West St. Paul. Cross Streets, Charlton Street, and Delaware Avenue. Time 22:52.
just found this channel. Yeah, I don't This channel doesn't get as much attention as the cop channel. I really don't have anything to post anymore on the cop channel. It's gone dry. That channel I posted, I was able to post in the community post just a little interaction I had with the cop today, but I don't plan on putting anything from that on the cop channel because it seems like non-news to me. Just enough why South St. Paul is a city not to be confused with the city. Is a city not to be confused with the city of St. Paul. I was thinking it was a part of St. Paul in some way. I'd have to look at the map a little closer, I guess.
Spreading ALS from Inver, I believe.
I'm in Minnesota right now. This is Red Wing, Minnesota. If Wisconsin put out a bolo about me, Minnesota may not have gotten that. Minnesota would have to put out their own.
1842. 1842 Delta level call coming through at Sunfish Lake at 2050 Delaware Avenue. 2050 Delaware Avenue, apartment 201. 78-year-old male, non-alert, in and out of the hospital. I've got 1173 as a first responder from Mendota.
78-year-old male, not responsible. Yeah, I need to get some custom-made Red Wing boots. Yeah, Zep was on earlier, but he just checked in and then checked out.
So are you thinking this is more ETOH or drug-induced versus psych?
He won't admit to taking anything.
Drug-induced versus psych. Like, is it a mental health thing or is it a drug dependence thing? Chemical dependence or just sober and thinking of whatever the problem is. Yeah. How was it? How are all these emergencies? How did people handle emergencies like this 100 years ago before radios? Man, we got tons of radio chatter these days. We can dispatch all kinds of units all over with really clear descriptions of what's going on.
Northbound 52 180, Mary Zebra Victor 703.
But
52 180 is at 2256.
45-minute tea chanting? What did I make a 45-minute tea chanting? Be on the lookout. Yeah, the wanted posters were taken more seriously. They can't Photoshop. It's harder to Photoshop a wanted poster.
Where did my copy you show me on T? 2256.
Yeah.
On the ground at 2256.
On the grounds. So that flights section, we're talking about probably the helicopter. I don't think hospitals have planes to transport people. Yeah, where do people find their loves? Yeah, I can't take care of any women. Father had a Motorola.
Gino Clark, 4178.
I miss the days when I could listen to cell phone conversations in the 90s. Well, in 1995, I had a radio, I guess, a scanner. I had a scanner in about 1995, and they never encrypted They didn't encrypt all the cell phones back then,
A
so.
white van has been in the parking lot with two people coming in, going in and out of the van. Seems suspicious.
Oh, in and out of the van is suspicious.
Copy.
That's enough to demand.
Driving.
Copy 32 and 2230. I'll show you both clear.
In and out of the van. Alright, what do I have for juice? Battery 3.86. 3.86 volts. So I got a long battery life still. It's not zero. And it's 4.22 full charge. But it doesn't really seem like the volts have gone down at all. It was through like 3.86 the last time I checked.
157.
So that's...
I don't believe this is related. I'll be stepping out of the vehicle. That rental just well for us.
Stepping out of a rental vehicle?
George, Mary, John, 911.
Copy.
Dakota County.
More code for it.
Copy, go for it.
Code 4. It's code 4. He's taken the fourth code. Code... Oh. Uno, dos, tres, catorce. Ah, listen. Let's go.
Burnsville Engine 21 and Burnsville Medic 1. Delta level breathing problem. 1100 156th Street East. Cross Street, Logard Till Lane, and Bluebell Bay Road. Time 22:59.
Delta level breathing problem. Now I got somebody flashing their lights in my face. Alright. There they go. Delta level breathing problem. They've said that a couple of times now for other people. Delta level. It's a delta level problem. Delta means death.
310 dispatch, 479's been advised.
Means a near death problem.
FD502 Rochester.
A TV phone? Party line?
10-4.
Copy.
One 142.
Yeah, I gotta stay. Gotta keep to myself.
Three, go ahead.
Go to the
And disregard this is
northeast.
for your partner. 2133. Do you copy Empire?
Northeast is in 4 years.
2133. Go ahead. Asking for another phone call. Line 39.
I still gotta check out Wisconsin and Michigan.
2302.
All I wanted was a Snickers.
2302.
All I wanted was the taste of that dark chocolatey, gooey Snickers bar. And it's had to come to this. Yeah, I checked out Martha Vineyard.
Initially, a male said I need police give the address and hung up. Wife is back home, being physically assaulting with ERPs in the kitchen, no weapons.
No weapons. That's what they want you to believe.
unit 303.
Yeah, I got a new bike and drone. It's like they've been assimilated in the bike and drone have been assimilated into my lifestyle.
4141 male is bedbound, coming from the Courage Center with concern of poor circulation in his lower extremities.
How old?
Will be to United St. Paul in 15 minutes, and we are yellow.
Poor circulation to his extremities.
Coverage United.
Yeah, I mean bicycles. I've been through quite a few bicycles, so I get on the bicycle and yeah, I know what I'm doing. With a drone, this is my.
You can take the medical. We'll go to that. I was dealing with that one earlier.
It's my second drone.
Copy that.
So I don't have as much experience, but I'm a little more confident.
That's not true.
There's things to really. I still have things to try out.
10-7-3-4,
There's some kind of a mapping feature for the drone I want to try.
Go ahead.
You can like get a three.
Off the lot. Speedy with one.
Speeding.
Copy. Code 4, code 5.
Code 4.
Copy.
I'm looking for inspiration for the drone. Yeah, I flew the drone can't fly upside down. Those FPV drones can.
Coming in with a 66660 female, fell out of bed. She is in AFib, history of AFib. Heart rate 145, blood pressure is 126/83. We did give Veramil, and she has the bags hanging. ETA 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you gave her AcuMagnet?
Yes.
What did you give her?
Full dose, half dose, and is she on thinners and any signs of trauma from the fall?
A full dose, 5 milligrams, is on thinners.
Operator 195, have a good rest of your shift.
St. Paul Medic 7 for regions, 5 minutes.
Man, I'm starting to get a little tired.
That's not a region.
How much more do I have to listen to this scanner? Medication Nation. Medicate. Don't turn to acupuncture or Chinese medicine.
22.
Those people are kooks. You got to go straight to the drugs.
I got an open door at 1899 Robert Street in the strip mall.
The strip mall.
99 Robert, open door.
Open door at the strip mall.
Copy.
Man, it'd have been cool to listen to this a couple of years ago during the George Floyd riots.
Burnsville Engine 2 and Burnsville Medic 2. Delta level fall. Regions of Burnsville.
Delta level breathing problem. Delta level fall.
In Burnsville.
Burnsville. You know, I'm surprised that I'm not hearing the dispatchers tell the time so much. I seem to be missing that. Aren't the dispatchers telling the time? They have a tendency to do that. I don't even know the time. I'm waiting for a dispatcher to tell me the time. I check in on my police scanner to find out what time it is. What's my next court date? Yeah, I don't know.
2307.
It's 2307. You hear that? You gotta listen to the scanner.
You're out 14500 Regent Lane, number 212. 81-year-old female, conscious breathing, has been drinking, fell, and can't get up. We got PD en route if you want to stage in the area.
Drinking, fell, and she can't get up. How old was she again? It's 2307, 2308. You just gotta listen to the dispatchers. They give military time. You want to know what time it is? They'll tell you the time. Yeah, drink, fall, and can't get up. So she calls 911.
513 dispatch.
Quite amazing. They got this. It's easier to. She fell with her phone too, probably.
Copy 2308.
Nobody can let their phones out of hands reach these days.
288 and Accra, Marinora, Adam, 680.
The phone is your lifeline.
And Akron at 2309.
Your phone will save you. See, how does this look?
Down to 80th, pushing Clayton.
80th and Clayton, do you want the channel?
28 negative. First plate 391, William Mary Nora.
Copy. 3618, I'll be en route to him from 70th and Concord. 70th and Concord en route.
28 stop on Claymore and 80th. John Adam David 388.
Copy.
Dispatch 49, we're on scene.
Copy that, I see that. On scene, 23 ton.
Denmark and Hickory, North Zebra X-ray 307.
Copy, Denmark to Hickory.
Burnsville Fire, Alpha level 6 person, holiday gas. You call it /we barrage. 12290 Nicollet Avenue South, in Burnsville. Cross Street, Nicollet Avenue South, and River Ridge Boulevard. Time 23:11.
When you're out, holiday gas 12290 Nicollet Avenue South. 38-year-old male, conscious breathing with the stomach flu. Time out 2312.
Oh man. Yeah, a scan can really tire a person out.
595, need you for mutual aid, code 2 Burnsville, holiday gas station 12290 Nicollet Avenue South, on a sick one.
Gabby.
I might have the volume up a little too loud. Maybe take it to 7. Wait, what am I at? Battery 3.84 volts still. It just doesn't come down. Maybe I could rest it.
Copy.
If I put it right here, let it rest. It balances.
Go ahead.
Go
So
ahead.
let's just park it on the meeting.
Copy. You're not on the board. Do you want me to temp you on?
Negative. Just leaving for the night and somebody waving out.
Copy that.
Leaving for the night.
Oh, that's 14.
He's leaving
Well,
night.
14.
Night shift is just getting started.
Pulled over. Traffic with motorcycle, 52 180.
52
Logan
1.
on the location.
Yeah.
52 and 180.
52 180th with motorcycle.
52 and 1/80th.
Very okay.
Copy.
South Metro Engine 1 and South Metro Ladder 2. Commercial General Fire Alarm. Twin City Bagel. 130 Hardman Avenue South. In South St. Paul. Cross Street. Hardman Avenue North. And Bridger Point Way. Time 23:14.
23:14. Yeah, they got that automated stuff going pretty good.
133 for a crisis. You're on lane.
36.
233, you're on lane unit 4. There's a 27-year-old female conscious breathing. Daughter is mumbling, possibly in some sort of crisis. Name of Carly, and she's alert but not answering questions appropriately.
Appropriately. Who's the president? Trump. She's incoherent.
Same traffic.
She doesn't know who the right president is. You know, I actually recorded an hour on this phone right here. I don't know. Oh, jeez.
City Bagel for a general fire alarm called in by the alarm company. Come out 2316.
I'm actually still on, too.
Fire stuff in front of you.
It's a real good connection.
How did you go?
I got this in a pretty
You can take
dangerous...
ladder 2 off the fire alarm. There should be attached with ambulance 2. And South Metro Engine 2 will take the fire alarm on Hardman to have engine to respond to the...
There's a lot of delusional people who don't know who the right president is. You got to take them to the hospital and fix them. Yeah. You know, I should probably get out and walk around this area a little bit. I'm not too familiar with that. I only walked in the Walmart. That's it. Let's see what's... This is a good time now. Things are settled down. Sometimes...
Go for engine 1.
I like to explore the area when it's
You
nice.
guys want to respond with us to Twin City Bagel then?
Twin City Bagels
Yes,
on
sir, we're
fire.
heading that way.
The bagels are on fire. There's a mosquito trying to get in. Twin City Bagel.
Engine 2 is arriving on a large one-story food manufacturing facility. We have nothing showing from Alpha and Bravo. People outside evacuating. Engine 2 will have command and be out investigating.
People evacuating.
A large one-story food manufacturing facility, nothing showing Alpha Bravo side. I'm investigating 2318.
They're evacuating a food manufacturing facility. And nobody knows why. Suppose I shouldn't. Man, if the mosquitoes are still kind of bad. I gotta be kind of careful. I can't just leave my door open and let them all in. I could see them in all this light, at least. I think they're up.
Sounds like we have a potential oven that may have set it off. You guys want to respond to Charlie? I get a look on Charlie. We do have a smoke condition inside.
Hurry, Steve, you want us to respond to the Charlie side when we arrive, is that correct?
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Engine 1 copies. We'll respond to the Charlie side upon arrival.
Charlie on arrival. DAR?
Copy on 1015.
One for you,
You want a quick trip?
in my 5087. Copy.
A Buzz Buster just saying? Buzz Buster?
3616 3630 weapons call Carmen Avenue.
Weapons call?
16.
6137 Carmen Avenue. Caller is calling from this location. Can witness a female chasing another female with a knife.
Knife.
Still on the line, getting further.
Dakota County is not a safe county. I'm coming to that conclusion.
Post box copy 2321. 3616. When the female ran in front of the caller's house, she saw the knife, unknown clothing. You're looking for one black female, one white female.
Who's more likely to have the knife, and who's more likely to have called? Yeah.
3616 other cars en route. Unable to tell which female had the knife. Parties are currently near the end of the conflict talking. We're still on the line.
They're still talking it out with the knife. Yeah, Dakota County's.
We did have a fire in one of the ovens. Fire is out now. We're working on ventilation, and we'll be close for.
A fire in Dakota County.
Received 2323.
It's 2323.
Copy. Can you ask north or south entrance?
Can you repeat your transmission?
Closer to the north or south entrance.
North or south entrance?
We'll work on north or south entrance. Just know it's closer to Carmen Avenue at this point.
Carmen Avenue.
Street, the airport gate, Echo 9 on board the aircraft for 1 having a panic attack.
Oh no, panic attack. It could actually be a heart attack.
Management, we're trying to blow all this smoke out.
Receive. Charlie Bravo corner.
Charlie Bravo corner?
Which one you are cleared in?
Receive.
2324.
Closer or further to gas station, copy.
Four four seven.
We have a 6666 female going in for some periods of hypotension, possible UTI history of sepsis and frequent UTIs. Does need a bed.
Are they really, when they say UTI, are they really saying urinary tract infection? There's a lot of people that they say UTI for.
Yeah, McCall. Looks like they just arrived.
I got a UTI.
Go ahead.
Oakdale and Mendota with Adam, X-ray Adam 72.
Copy.
3615, can you ask what they got in this black Malibu?
Copy. Checking to see if they got in a black Malibu. We know is that everybody's scattered and the caller is trying to wave down PD.
They scattered away from the black Malibu.
Copy arriving 2326.
Definitely.
On 55th, coming up to K-Hill. Eagle's not stopping. Black Malibu, 71 miles an hour.
70 miles an hour approaching Cahill from 55th, attempting to stop a black Malibu.
We got a chase.
Henry, X-ray Henry, 326.
Copy.
We're now coming up to Blaine, 87 mile an hour.
Approaching Blaine, 80 miles an hour. Do you want the channel?
Affirmative.
Copy. Emergency traffic for Amber Grove. All others, text 14.
Through Highway 52. The ramp for southbound 50. Still on the southbound 52.
Do I stay on this? Should I stay on this channel?
Ramp southbound 52.
606 on second, I'll call it.
I'm gonna stay on this channel.
Continuing southbound 52.
No interruptions.
I'm not gonna have to get sticks, but I can get behind you at the ramp.
Sounds like they're taking this seriously.
Can't do 6, but can get up ramp. 3618 and Sam 6. Approaching 70th, confirming you do on state assistance, correct?
River also see if flights around.
Happy, we'll check on flight.
Spike set up.
Spike set up.
Getting spike set up.
3606, coming up to 80th, speeds are 110.
110.
Approaching 80th, speeds 110. Roseman's also getting 6.
We got a live one. I got this mosquito. It sounds huge. How did he get in?
Thanks, we're going under 55.
150.
55.
Jeez. This guy wants to get away.
We're approaching Concord.
Approaching Concord.
Concord and a black Malibu.
No traffic.
Considering southbound past Concord.
Southbound, past Concord. It's 90. Still no traffic.
This road one set up.
Should be at 117 for 6 with Rosemont.
This looks like we're passing Evergrove Trail.
Passing Evergrove Trail.
Negative. Reporting party came up to my car and just said when officers arrived, they scattered.
Yeah, the black Malibu.
Copy, so we don't know where a victim went. 3606, we're coming up to 117. Right lane.
Approaching 117th right lane.
That's the affirmative. I don't know if we have to or not, but they were all part of those people that scattered.
Copy, exiting 117. On 117th.
West on 117th. Correction 47.
Wentworth, North Dollar, Henry Sam William 898. I believe the passenger's got a missing warrant.
Copy, 2nd squad, Wentworth and Marthaler.
Second squad.
20 checking in rally.
10-4.
Female RO has protection order against the male.
Female has a protection order against a male.
Rich Valley.
Approaching Rich Valley.
At 57, put my call pending and send me the pursuit.
Cover. Cars on Centennial Drive South.
4722, we're close for.
Cover. Eating canine monitoring.
Past Cliff, speeds are 80.
Speeds 80 north of Cliff. Getting ready to take off. Passing 105.
Copy, flight. Passing 105, speeds are 75.
Speed 75.
Where's this vehicle list to?
It's registered out of Brooklyn Park, and the vehicle information is in registered owner Leah Victoria Nato.
Copy. Passing 97, speeds are 65.
Passing 97, speed 75.
No, it's 65.
Approaching Robert.
Northbound Robert.
Northbound Robert.
Yeah, who knows how long this is gonna last. I'm getting too tired. Yeah, I'm gonna shut all this off. They'll be chasing that guy all night.